Hello guys, welcome back to CeeFashion Academy. As you can see, this is the continuation of the former video that I did on how to make a simple shirt gown. So as you can see, this one is a different one. It's called an interlocking placket shirt, like it's a designer shirt. I want you to make sure you watch the previous video because that's the only thing that will help you in this video. And also make sure you click on that like button, on that thumbs up if you actually love this video. Thanks and may God bless you. Like I said, make sure you watch to the end. Also, if you're new to this channel, make sure you don't forget to subscribe. May God bless you once again. Bye for now.
So we are done with this particular one, so we need to move on to the next one. Now look at the one we've been moving over to. See, look at it, this one. Are you seeing it? It's having this triangular shape from the part overlapping. Are you seeing it? So when you want to do this, it's very, very simple. You might be surprised that this is we are not going to take up to 5 minutes to do this. Now look at it. All you have to do is to look at it. Which part is supposed to be overlapping? Is the right. Do you understand? So female is the right. Assuming it's male, this part is the part we'll be working on. Now look at it. This one is still folded. Are you seeing it? But I have already unfolded this one. So what does it mean? It means that, see, if you want to fold it, it's from here. Are you seeing it? So I will now be using our rule to represent this defolding part of this place. Are you seeing it? I'll be using the rule to represent this part. I'm going to be marking it out. You will not mark it out on your dress. You understand what I mean? I just want to use it and illustrate something. Now look at it. Are you seeing it? Okay. What does that mean? This side is the part that will be giving us the triangular shape. Do you guys understand this now? Hope it's clear. Look at it. This is the part that we have already folded like this one. So see, because it's this part that is overlapping, that means this is the part we are going to do the triangular shape. Do you understand? The bottom triangle. Yes. So look at it. This is the 2 inches originally which you have folded. We have unfolded it and we have marked it for you guys to see. So all you have to do is, now, do you guys know the distance for buttons, like button distance for female? Button distance is 3 inches. Do you understand? It can also be 3.5 inches. It can also be 4 inches. Now, standard for male is 4 inches. While for female is 3.5 inches. But for some reasons, we do use 3 inches for female. Because sometimes when a female wears a shirt, you normally notice some of them, when the shirt is fitted, it will not be kind of opening from the bust side. So that's why we reduce the distance. Do you understand? That's why we use 3 inches. So whichever one you want to use, whether 3 inches, 3.5 or 4 inches, that one is your choice. Do you guys understand? Okay, none of them is wrong. It just depends on how fitted the dress is. If it is fitted, you have to reduce the distance. That is making it to like 3. Sometimes you can even use 2.5, depending on how fitted it is. Okay, so now for the sake of this tutorial, how many are we going to use? 3 inches. Now look at it. It means that the first button is going to be, see, the first button originally is going to be, let's say, around here. Are you seeing it on the collar? Okay, the second button is 3 inches. The third button is what? Are you seeing it? 3 inches. The fourth one is 3 inches. Fifth one, okay. Sixth one, okay. Seventh one, eighth one, ninth, 10th, and the 11th. Now I want to still let you know something. Officially, if you're making a shirt, normal shirt, not a shirt gown, the distance from here to here is supposed to be around 5 inches for the last one. Do you understand? Now, if you're making a shirt gown, it's your choice. If you want it to be more sexy, you can choose to even stop here. Are you seeing it? Thereby, how many inches total? Around 7 inches. Do you guys understand? Okay, but officially it's how many? 5 inches. As you can see, this one is also corresponding. Are you seeing it? It's also corresponding. Okay, so now let's say these points are the bottom points. Now, in order to form this, look at it. Very, very simple. This one is very simple. Now, look at it. From this point, depending on how bold you want your triangle to be, that will determine what you use. Look at it. From this point, okay, we are going to be giving this side 1 inch, and we're giving this side 1 inch. Are you seeing it? Now look at it. There's something I want all of you guys to do. Look at it. From here, are you seeing it? Just draw a straight line like this. Are you seeing it? A straight line like this on all the points. Are you seeing it? So when you are done doing this, now look at what I said initially. From here, you can give here how many? 1. Are you seeing it? Give here how many? 1. Is I want you to know this is dependent on how big you want this design to be. So do the same thing here. Look at it. Do the same thing here. 1, and give this side what? 1. Do the same thing here. 1, and also give this side how many? 1. Just keep doing it. Please remember, this is dependent on the design you want. Hope you know that it must not be what? Triangle. Can also do another shape. Now look at it. let's say we are done. All you need to do is look at it, guys. From this one, are you seeing it? Connect like this. Are you seeing it? Connect like this. Okay, let's keep doing it. Connect like this. This is creativity. Connect like this. So as you guys can see, we are done marking it out. So all you have to do is to look at it, guys. Take your tape, take your scissors. Are you seeing it? Now look at it, guys. Take your scissors and cut like this. Okay.
Wow.
Cut it like this. Please, I want you to know that this stage is very, very critical and sensitive. It's not as simple as you are saying it. Because when you be sewing it, you need it to come out very, very well. Actually gotten that design. That means the button is going to be here. Now let's place it. It's not going to relax very well. I just want us to see how it appears. Are you seeing it? It's looking very nice. That if you can actually sew it very well, look at it. We are going to be doing the buttonhole here. Are you seeing it? Okay, do the buttonhole there. This is how it appears. Very nice. So if you like, on your own, if you want, you can actually take this part, trace it on another material. Do you understand? Trace it on so that your material is going to be different, like so that it will be obvious. Let's say this one is a plain material, this one is a pattern material. That will make it to be so obvious. Or let's say this one is a pattern material, this one is a plain material. Do you guys understand? So that is it. So I will also teach you how to turn it. Do you understand? I will teach you how to turn it, like the simplest way on how to do that. Okay guys, as you can see, we are moving over into the second part of it. Is it the third part of it? Share? Okay, now as you can see, this particular style I've shown us how to do it. Now the third one is I'm going to do it in a way that look at it. What you are seeing here, you'll be seeing a similar thing here. What do I mean by that? Now look at it, guys. Let's say example now. What you are seeing here is like this. Are you seeing it? This particular part, you'll be seeing something like this. Are you seeing it? Now let's say at this particular part, you can see either something like this. See, let's say maybe I choose to use block here and I choose to use triangle here, rectangle, triangle here. Now look at it. You see something like this here. Are you seeing it? Something like this here. Are you seeing it? Something like this here. Something like this here. This is like an interlocked placket. So you can make it to be this rectangle, or you can also make it to be a slim triangle. Are you seeing it? Which, if you ask me, I will prefer the rectangle. Yeah, do you know why? It will help to stabilize my clothes more than this part. Because this rectangle now will give me space to do buttonhole. Do you understand? Why this one should not be too easy for you to couple the finishing and everything? Do you understand? Except your triangle is bigger than this in the first place. Do you guys understand this? Okay, this is how we are going to be. So now at the end of the day, what you'll be seeing is something like this. Look at it. Button here. Are you seeing it? Now, button here. Button here. Button here. Button here. Button. Button everywhere. And the button now will not be serving as a design. Do you guys understand? Okay. I don't think you have seen this design anywhere. Look at it. Something like this. Are you guys seeing it? Okay, so see, I want to tell you something about this design. When you are creating design, it's not about how beautiful it is or how beautiful it is more than other ones. It's about the creativity involved. In order to do this, look at it. It's very simple. All you have to do is to look at it. Make sure you rule a line here. Are you seeing it? Make sure this thing still relaxes. And you guys understand. See, this is where it's overlapping. Are you seeing it? So rule a line like this here. Are you seeing it? When you rule a line, depending whichever one you want to do. Let's say you want to do the triangle. That means you need to get the middle part of this so that you can extend it and do something like this at the end of the day. But I'm using the rectangle on this side. I'm using the triangle on this side. Okay. So all I have to do is rule a line like this. Still do the same thing here. Are you seeing it? Okay. Still do the same thing here. This is all you do till you reach down. And also know that you are doing it on your pattern paper. So that means you are not marking these things on your material. Even if you're marking it on material, you're marking with a chalk. Do you guys understand? Okay, so now when you are done, all you have to do, look at it, open up this very part. Then remember this one, we previously folded the shape. Okay, this is 2 inches, so open it up totally. Open it up because it has to overlap. Okay, now see what I want you guys to do. Take your rule. Please, I want you to know something. Take your rule and start connecting it like this. Are you seeing it? Start connecting something like this. Okay, now look at it, guys. Start connecting something like this. Please, this work is about the neatness in the finishing. It's not all about doing it. It's not, this particular one is not that too easy to produce. Now look at it. As I'm doing this thing now, in order for you to be more accurate, as you can see, I'm obviously accurate. In order for you to be more accurate, you feel like you cannot get it exactly the way I've done now. All you have to do is measure from here to here. Now take it also, measure from here to here. You'll be sure you get this. Do you understand? This is how you do from beginning to the end. So let's continue, guys. Let's continue. Remember what I said, this is an interlocked placket on a shirt gown. So you can still use the same method on other of your dress. Okay, now look at it. What do I mean by this? Look at it. Still the same thing. Take your scissors and cut. But before you cut, place it back again. Before you cut, place it back again so that you not cut the wrong part. So what it means is that, see the part you'll be cutting. You have to cut like this. Are you seeing it? See, place it back. What this thing means is that we are going to be lifting this like this. Are you seeing it? We are locking it. Are you seeing it? Okay, take this one also. Look at it. Are you seeing this one? Take it also. See. See. See, do you know why somehow it's hard for you to lock it now? It's because, let me show you something. Let's continue first. Okay, now as you can see this stuff here, are you seeing it? Now, there's something I want you guys to do. You see, cutting off this very part, to some persons, we might say is their choice. Do you understand? But for me, I can say, you can still cut it off. It still doesn't mean anything. Do you understand? Cutting off the bigger part. Just like, see, just like exactly what we've done here. Do you understand? You can totally cut off the bigger part. Now, I will show you guys something. Hope you guys know that everything that you do in this life has the advantage and it has the what? Disadvantage. There is advantage, then we also have the flaws of a particular stuff. Okay, now let me show you guys. Now look at it. Do you know that it is not easy for you to like lock it and wear? When we had the other one, it's kind of hard because just lifting. Now you can simply lift this particular one. Do you understand? You can simply lift this particular one like this. Okay. Okay guys, look at it. So this thing means that we are going to be putting button here. Are you seeing it? Put button here. Are you seeing it? Put button here. Put button here. Just continuously till you finish everything. Now look at it. Put button like this. Put button here. Are you seeing it? Till you finish. Do the facing for this. That is if you want to sew it in order to do the facing. It's simple. All you have to do is look at it. It's very, very simple. Just place this thing like this. Are you seeing it? Now, I know some of us will ask, how many inches is this? Please, it just depends on you. Look at it. Now, what I'm using here now is 8 inches. Are you seeing it? 8 inches. Or, see, you must, okay, let me finish. 8 inches. And the length, make sure that it is what? Longer than the length here. So all you have to do is to place it like this. Look at it, guys. Place it like this. Are you seeing it? Place it. Make sure here is covering. Place it like this. And make sure none of the triangle is coming out here. place it like this and pin it. Please, as you are placing it, I want you to know something. You are placing it opposite to each other. Do you understand? Okay, now look at it. Place it like this. Just place it very well. You know, this thing has to be like originally well placed. If not, there will be difference with the facing and the material. Are you seeing it, guys? So all you have to do is to simply trace. Simply trace. Even if you don't want to trace, you can go ahead to sew. You can go ahead to sew. What do I mean? You see, you must not trace exactly like this. You can simply go ahead. Okay, let me just say, first of all, the major method of doing this thing is by what? Tracing. Exactly. Like, look at it, guys. Trace exactly like this. Are you seeing it? Trace exactly like this. Okay. Trace exactly like this. Trace. Are you seeing it? Okay, let me trace again before I move on to the next stage. Trace like this. Cut it out. Okay, so when you are done, all you have to do, you guys know now, look at it. All you have to do is to sew like this. Are you seeing it? Sew with 1/4 inch, please, 1/4 inch. Sew like this. Are you seeing it? Then sew this way. Sew this way. Are you seeing it? This is what you do. Please, as you are sewing, make sure you are notching these 8 points. Make sure you are notching them so as it will relax. Hope you guys know how to notch. When you sew, take your scissors and look at it, guys. Take your scissors and diagonally notch both of them. Are you seeing it? This is what you do at every age here. So sew like this. Sew like this. Please, 1/4 inch. There's still another question that somebody really asked. First, and it's a very nice question. Person said, in case when you sew, that when the two are joining, do you understand? When you want to interlock both of them, that you'll be having allowances. All I can advise you is that please, when after cutting with your pattern paper, whatever allowance you know you sew it, all you have to do is to take this, place on your material, then make sure you add all those allowances you sew with. Do you understand? So that at the end of the day, after you are done sewing it, it will return back to the original shape. But as you can see, for the sake of this particular tutorial, I did not add any extra allowance because this is still pattern paper that I'm working with. Hope you guys know. If you are cutting it on your material, take this pattern paper, place on your material and add your same allowance on all these triangles. Please just know that. Do you guys understand? Okay. Now I'm just showing us how to sew. So this is how to sew 1/4 inch, and make sure you notch. Then also note that you must not trim out this particular one before you sew. You can as well place it like this, then sew. After you finish sewing, you trim out. You can now trim it out and then notch it. Do you guys understand? So after you are done notching it, next thing you need to do is to turn it over. When you turn it over, you use your scissors to bring out this side because it's not going to be that 100% sharp. Do you guys understand? So you bring it out. So if you are still afraid of it not being 100% sharp, you can as well change the shape to a curve like this. It is still your choice. Do you guys understand? Okay, but for the sake of this tutorial, this is how we want it to be. So after you are done now, look at it, guys. You will now have to do what? Turn it. Is there any confusion here? You will now have to do what? Turn it. This is the same thing you do on this particular one, according to the shape. Now look at it. Are you seeing it? It's the same thing you are going to do on this particular one. Still use it and cut what? Facing. Then sew it out. Do you guys understand this one now? Okay, so that's how to do it. So when you finish, you will now notice that when you finish turning it, you now notice that this 8 inches you cut out here will be like this. Are you seeing it? It's still okay if it is straight like this. Are you seeing it? But if you still want to add more embellishment to it, you can shape it like this. Do you guys understand? You can make the shape to be like this. Then hem this side. Are you seeing it? Not on top of the cloth, just hem it to be like this, so as for it not to be excess. But the original cutting is what? 8 inches by more than the length of the female shirt gown.
Okay guys, thanks for watching. Like I said, make sure you watch the previous video, and also if you love this video, make sure you click on that thumbs up because that's the only thing that keeps encouraging us to be making this video for you guys. And if you're new to this channel, make sure you click on that subscribe button to be a family member. Also, don't forget to watch the next part of this video, which is still an overlapping shirt gown. Bye.